Hi, I'm Meile Li, and my major is Media and Communication. My major equips me with an understanding of media and industry practice, as well as traditional communications. It all started when I was 12 years old, when I watched Interstellar at the cinema. For the first time in my life, I had a sense of admiration and desire. This design is different from the appetence for the individual procession, nor it is an interest in exploring unknown areas. This feeling is an art aesthetic impact. It allowed me to find the meaning of I for the first time, and it was also the initial formation of my writing creation. What made me decide to engage in this industry started when I was in senior high school. During that time, due to manufacturers, I was in deep confusion. By chance, the cinema in my city had a session of rescreen old films. And that was my first time watching The Shawshank Redemption. The film has a sentence, "Salvation lies within." It gave me my first intuitive experience of the meaning of the redemption. While I studied at Macquarie University, one of my favorite units was MMCC1025, screenwriting. The power of words, the strength of films really changed me, and it was from then on that I also wanted to influence the world through the words I created. Since then, I have started my own creative journey. Therefore, the career I want to be competent in the future is an art writer. Last semester, I participated in 2 different internships under the course arrangement, and my internship position was an art editor. I visited art galleries to write articles, interviewed people about their prospects, and weaved different individual thoughts into my articles. It also made me more centered about my career in direction. If given an opportunity, I would like to enter and work at CD Projekt Red Studio, because the games created by this studio have inspired me to better become a playwright. It was during the COVID-19, and I encountered a creative bottleneck. I couldn't travel from my inspiration, so I played a video game, Cyberpunk 2077, on the recommendation of a friend. Its plot deeply moved me, and I later played another game still created by this studio, The Witcher 3 White Hunt. I think the worldview created by the screenwriters is very powerful, including watching behind the scenes interviews with the game screenwriters. Connect with games and art creations. The more keywords there are, the greater the restrictions. How to construct reality and ideas in all play. The game writers of CD Projekt Red Studio have combat cleverly. Creation is based on love, and love makes these words, plots, and characters full of vitality. So, I very hope to have the opportunity to enter internships or work conducted there and have discussion with those behind the scenes about how they form the screams and the world they created with words. The core of my creative concept is I can only create the world I believe in. From the moment I start writing, it is also the beginning of exploring myself in Wonderland. Neil Gaiman, in his masterclass, Teaches the Art of Storytelling, said, "You are God when you are writing. You can do whatever you like. There are no rules other than tell a good story. Tell it as best you can." As an art writer, what I'm doing is a twofold process. One is a process of creating, and then is a process of fixing or of editing. For me, once I finish writing something, whether it is a short story or a novel or a script, what I do is I leave it, walk away, do something else, and then maybe a week later, read again. Read the word from the perspective of a bystander, and this time I'm just a reader. In this way, I can discern the things that I have overlooked as an author. When I'm sitting there as a reader, I will have a completely different perspective, and this process will run through each edit, through each fix. In the end, with my conditioned permission, I will open my own studio with my friend, and I will continue to create my stories with different plots to show to the public and let more individuals know that words bring freshness and vitality.